Hi Aries, this is your ex-partner reading for the month of May 2018. I've decided to do it slightly different this time. What I've done is I've laid all four kings of all the suits out. King of Swords, King of Wands, Pentacles and Cups. And not gender specific, okay? So if you're dealing with a female, you know that is more the element that we're concentrating on. I've also laid 3 cards out underneath. All of these 3 cards are going to be representative of that other person. So, you know, it's going to go that if you're an Aries and your ex-partner is of the air element, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, then obviously this will be for you over here with the King of Swords. Then we're going to have, if your ex-partner is a fire sign, if your ex-partner is an earth sign, and if your ex-partner is a water sign. As I said, these 3 cards are all going to be in connection with your ex-partner. But maybe some of these messages may well apply to you. If that is the case, then take it that that message is for you. But I'm purely concentrating on what's coming through from your ex-partner. Now, obviously, normally I do the 2-row spread. So, you know, it would be good in the comments if you could just leave a little message as to which you prefer, whether you like it like this or whether you want me to go back to the 2-row spread. And, you know, I say over and over again, if you're not interested in your ex-partner, then don't waste your time viewing this video, okay? It's only for people who, you know, still miss their ex-partner or are hoping for a reconciliation. So, if you're an Aries and your ex-partner is of the air suit, either an Aquarius, a Libra or a Gemini, the first card you've got is the 8 of Wands. Now, this is, for me, the card about communication. It may very well be in this month of May that you may hear something from your ex-partner. It may simply be a text message. It may be a comment on something that you've put on Facebook. You know, it may be a simple form of communication, but nonetheless, you know, communication coming through in some degree or another that may help to start the ball rolling. Now, the next card they've got is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, you know, she's described as the keeper of secrets, okay? But the thing with the High Priestess, it's about somebody using their intuition, okay? Listening to their dreams. It may very well be that they are having, you know, dreams about you and about the relationship that you had. It may just be that in this month of May, you know, they are tapping into their intuition and they're listening to their intuition when it comes to a relationship with you, or even just communicating with you again. It may be that they're playing their cards very close to their chest at the moment. And as I said, it may be a very small type of communication, and you know, they're not really opening up very much. The last card that we've got is the Star card, and this is a nice card. You know, the Star card is about remaining hopeful and keeping, you know, and having that faith. It is the wish card in the major arcana. So, you know, it may be that it is their wish to come back with you, that they are hopeful and keeping the faith that everything is going to work out. But I feel that at the moment with them, it's going to be baby steps, and those baby steps could end up leading to something bigger. Now, if you're an Aries that's involved with a fire sign, so another Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius, the first card you got is the Emperor. Now, it is possible, I don't normally say the suits of the major arcana, but the Emperor is the card for Aries, so maybe some of you, it is an Aries. But I'm looking more at the Emperor in terms of his energy, and the Emperor is the person that's in control, okay? He makes decisions. He's the head of the house. He is in charge. Now, it could be describing the characteristics of your ex-partner, but it could also be that when it comes to dealing with your ex-partner, he or she is the one that's in control. And if anything is going to happen, it's going to come from them. It's like, you know, the ball is in their court, so to speak. But you've got two other cards that are really good. You've got the Page of Wands here. And this is messages coming through. You know, the Wands is passion, excitement, adventure, very fiery energy. The thing with the Page of Wands, though, it is messages coming through, could be of a passionate nature, you know, that they still feel very passionate about you. But the thing with the Page of Wands, we don't entirely know what is going to come further down the line. You know, it's like it's that feeling very passionate about something. But any further than that, we're not really sure of how it's going to work out. And the next card you've got is the Knight of Wands. And the Knights bring things to us. This Knight again brings passion, enthusiasm, excitement, adventure. You know, we've heard it time and time again with the Knight of Wands that he comes in our life and then he goes back out. The thing is, it's not necessarily that, you know, the Knight of Wands goes completely out of our life. It's just that they are very focused, and you as an Aries know this, you're very focused on things that you feel passionate about. And whatever you're feeling passionate about at that time is what you give your attention to. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you've forgotten about the other thing you were passionate about. You know, it's about what you devote most of your time to at that time. But the Knight of Wands, as I said, he comes in and he brings, you know, passion and excitement and all of that thing. So when it comes to Aries dealing with a fire sign, the ball, I feel, is very much in their court. But there is this good opportunity that in the month of May, something may very well come through. Now, if you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, the first card that you got is Justice. Now, justice is about, you know, having justice done in our favour. So it may be that your ex-partner feels that they were treated unfairly by you in the past, that there was an injustice done to them and now they want justice. But the Justice card as well is about searching for the truth. It can be, you know, the need to seek the truth, but also speak the truth. It can also be about not listening to hearsay. You know, dealing with the facts here. Maybe other people have interfered in your relationship, have made accusations about you to your ex-partner. And in some way, you know, it's created an issue or a problem here. Maybe other people have made accusations about your ex-partner to you. And the Justice card as well is about realizing the problem, bringing the problem to the surface and trying to resolve it. But then the next card we've got is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about needing to make a decision, a choice. But at that moment in time, you know, keeping the blindfold on, not wanting to make a choice here. Maybe your ex-partner, you know, feels that there are things that have to be resolved first before they can make a decision. Because the next card we've got is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about holding on tightly to something. So I don't think they've completely let go of you or the idea of having a relationship with you. But I just feel that at this moment in time, and we're talking for the month of May, they're finding it difficult to make a decision one way or the other. And I think, as I said, it's to do with either problems that have not yet been resolved, or I kind of get this feeling of outside interference that is causing an issue here. But in terms of you and the relationship, they haven't let go of you yet. Now, if you're dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces, then the first card that you got is Temperance. Now, Temperance is a card about balance. Temperance is also a card about being patient. The thing with Temperance is it's about having a clear long-term vision, but not rushing, choosing to take one's time here. So, you know, they've got this clear vision of what they want, but they may at the moment not be choosing to rush this process or to take a direct course of action at the moment. You know, they may still have things to work through. Temperance as well is about learning to remain calm, avoiding extremes. And with the King of Cups, you know, he is somebody that has learned to control his emotions. He's mastered his emotions. So, you know, it may be that they're trying to avoid extremes in terms of the way they may communicate with you. Now, the next card is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about having come so far, but then deciding whether they wish to push forward anymore. It's like waiting. It's like thinking, am I gonna see a return on what I've given so far? You know, it may very well be that they have this clear vision of wanting a relationship with you. And, you know, that while you were together, you achieved X, Y, Z. But now they're reaching a point where they're thinking about, if I return to this relationship, is it going to be to my benefit? Am I going to get out of the relationship what I'm hoping for? But then the next card we get is the Magician. And the Magician is having that idea, that dream, and then putting that into reality. It's about manifesting something, knowing that we have all the tools, all the ingredients at our disposal to make what it is that we want a reality here. So, you know, pretty much across the board, it's nothing really negative for if you're dealing with any of the signs. But I do feel that when we're dealing with an air sign, and certainly an earth sign, then we are pretty much looking at some slight stubborn energy, and some energy whereby they may not be in that headspace at the moment where, you know, they're gonna jump straight back into a relationship. If you're dealing with a fire sign, then yes, it does look very promising. A water sign, it also looks very promising, but again, I feel there is some thinking, some working through in their mind as to whether they feel it is going to be beneficial to them to re-enter this relationship. Okay, Aries, that does bring this reading to a close. As I said, if you could leave me a comment just to let me know which type of ex-partner reading you like best. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.